was Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, she can fly. She's pretty fast.
She is pretty cool, and she's sparkly
Yeah.
and blue.
Well, I got everything set up and running now. We're live on ESPN Radio. We're live on Facebook now.
Hi, face crackers.
Hi.
Yeah. So we're up and moving. Yeah, it was a weird weekend of sports. First things first, you started off with saying it's a beautiful Monday, and I appreciate your optimism, but
It sucks, Jay. I was being sarcastic.
yeah, we have the league tournament for 12U softball tonight. It's going to be 37 degrees.
Ooh. That's a little chilly.
Why can't COVID cancel this tournament?
I'm already one day into this bad weather thing, and I've had enough.
It's
I had
gonna get
enough
back
of my
up there in the
wife
50s and
complaining
60s.
about it. I've had enough.
You live in the
Had
Midwest.
enough.
But it's going to get back up 50s and 60s soon, so that's fun.
Yeah, next spring.
Oh, no.
I thought the cold was supposed to last a little bit. Is that not the case now? Not paying attention.
But yeah, we had all kinds of games yesterday. The Bears won 23-16 over Carolina. Big win on the road for the Bears.
Huge win.
Huge.
They are now in first place in their division.
Mm-hmm. Because Green Bay went out to a 10-0 lead, and then Tampa Bay put on 38 unanswered points on a game that we've had highlighted, circled, underlined, everything to be a good game, and it really wasn't.
Can I say something about
Sure.
that game? There's
Go
something
ahead.
that occurred in that game, and I don't know if any of you were watching. But this guy has had problems with Aaron Rodgers before in the past. I believe he might have stepped on him, possibly. But and Dominic Sue.
Yeah.
Dominic Sue should be banned from football. And
He's a
after
good
he's banned
player.
from football, he should be closely monitored, because I guarantee everyone this. At some point in Dominic Sue's life, he is going to commit murder.
That seems a bit extreme.
The
Well-
dude's not mentally right, dude.
Okay.
Come on, man.
What did I miss?
He's a dirty player. He's dirty. He's got some issues, and he's a very huge human.
Yeah?
I'm telling you right now, this dude, after he gets done playing football, you think the crap Richie Incognito did was crazy?
Well, there was some crazy things.
I mean, Richie Incognito is an insane person, too. And
He
the
definitely
chances
is.
he's going to commit murder are very, very high. And
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put this other one up there as a guarantee.
Aaron Hernandez style.
I don't know if it's going to be that style, or he'll just, like, break someone's neck with his bare hands.
Anger problems?
He's got some issues, man.
I mean, but the
Serious issues.
testosterone that you have to play football in the first place.
I get it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I think they're all capable of it, if you ask me.
No,
Minus the quarterbacks and the kickers.
No, plenty. We've met plenty of former NFL players in our lives. Jay, you and I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I would not say that's a truth. I mean, Pat Anger is probably one of the funniest dudes I think around. Just a goofball beyond belief.
Yeah.
Julian Vandervelde is a giant teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's stronger than an ox, but I don't think Julian would raise a hand in anger at anyone unless they're probably trying to do something to his family. I'm just saying, these are the guys we've met.
Yeah.
Chuck Long, great dude.
Good
Very giving dude.
Mm-hmm. T. Banks.
Tavian Banks,
Mm-hmm.
been on the show. So I'm just saying, it doesn't all. This one particular guy is terrible. I mean, there's a difference between, you got to have testosterone. You're right. And you got to be able to tackle these guys, and you got to be tough dude. But when the tough dudes are looking at a dude going, man, you're crazy,
Right.
then you're crazy.
Mikey Hart said the same thing. He goes, I've said the same thing over the years about
Sue.
He's
Sue. Suh.
Yeah.
Can we just call him Suh?
I like
from
that,
now on?
actually.
Yeah.
Can we call him Suh?
Why
Sir
not?
Bomber says your new name is Suh.
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 Minus the CK.
Suh.
Indianapolis won 31-27 against the Bengals at home.
They
Detroit.
got lucky, Jay.
Yeah. Detroit went on the road and beat Jacksonville 34-16.
The Trois?
Yeah. Miami shut out the Jets 24-0.
Oh, look at Miami.
Atlanta
Yummy.
goes into Minnesota.
Hetty, did you get your hopes yet? Did you get your dream? Did they fire Zimmer?
Not yet, but it's in my crosshairs.
What is wrong with the Vikings? They are just hot garbage. I couldn't have been more wrong about that team. Hot garbage, Jay.
It's time to fire him because you know what it is? It's bye week for Minnesota.
Oh, yes, it is.
This is time to.
So let me get this straight.
drop
The
the
only
hammer.
game they won was at Houston.
Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord!
This is time to.
And then
drop
they're
the
at
hammer.
Green Bay next week, or the week after the bye. I apologize. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, get after it, Minnesota. Denver goes into New England. Jeez.
What happened to Cam Newton?
He was 17 to 25 for 157 yards, no TDs. I don't know. Is it just a lack of practice time for COVID? 18 to 12. You only scored 12 points at home.
This is the team that went head to head with Kansas City and almost beat them.
Yeah. No
way.
They looked a little different, didn't they?
They looked a lot different.
They look terrible.
Horrendous.
And I'm out now on my survivor pool because of them. Thanks, New England.
Oh, no.
You took New England?
I did, yeah.
Nobody told you to do that.
Yes, we did.
I told you to take Miami.
You said now if you're going to do it, take Miami. I said I have New England.
I told you to take Miami.
Yeah, I know what I said.
Well,
I said,
but
I'm
I
taking-
know what I told you.
Yeah, I know what you said.
And you would still be in your survivor pool if you listened to me.
Yes, because they won 24 to nothing, and New England didn't. So dumb.
You guys
The
are so
Giants beat the Washington professional football team 20 to 19.
What happened at the end
Danny
of that game?
Dimes just on fire for 112 yards.
He's so good.
funny. Uh-huh.
Tennessee went to overtime with Houston. They won 42 to 36. Baltimore won on the road in Philadelphia 30 to 28.
They tried to give
Pittsburgh
that away.
just beat up Cleveland
Oh.
38 to 7.
Boy, I'll tell you what. There's going to be a shakeup in the standings, Jay.
Mhm.
Total shakeup in the T-Roy Power Rankings.
San Francisco 24-16 winners over the Rams.
So can I had someone asking me if I was going to give the Rams respect after they won that game.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
They did not win
It's
that
on the
game.
Heritage Club
They did
Facebook
not.
comment thread. No, they did not win that game.
So
It was pretty simple. They just ran the ball away from Aaron Donald the entire time.
maybe
so that's all
they,
you
maybe they
gotta
are
do.
who T-Roy thought they were.
That's a great
Maybe they are who I thought they were.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
I could be wrong, and sometimes
It's a
I
heck
can
of
be
a
right.
game plan,
Leah.
though. Let's not run it to the best
Maybe
defensive
wrong,
player in
but
the
you
league right
may
now.
be
I
right.
think I might be right about that. They might
I
not
think you
be
might
the team we thought they were.
I'm going to go. I'm rooting for your poll.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I love my poll too.
Week 6 passing leaders. Phillip Rivers threw for 371 yards, 3 TDs. Matt Ryan, 371 yards, 4 TDs. Ryan Tannehill, 364, 4 TDs. Kirk Cousins, 343, 3 TDs.
How many
Deshaun Watson,
interceptions?
335, 4 TDs.
Kirk Cousins had 4 interceptions on top of those
Oh,
3
my
TDs.
goodness, yeah.
I mean, come on.
And everyone was excited. I don't know why, but Tom Brady threw a touchdown pass to Rob Gronkowski again.
So
Okay.
exciting. He did his job. Wow. Amazing.
It's been 679 days since his last touchdown.
God, I feel like it's a Sinead O'Connor song coming.
Nothing compares to you.
It's been 678 days
Yeah.
in 16 weeks
Then now we got the World Series set,
since I threw my pass to you.
right?
Isn't it rent? 6,700.
Let's not do
Or
this.
we could do, I have passed 678
There you
days without a touchdown to you, and I would throw
No one wants to
6,700
hear this, buddy.
passes on to be with you. Rob Gronkowski,
Oh my
Rob
God.
Gronkowski, Rob Gronkowski.
All right. It's kickoff week for, the University- for Iowa.
Earning that paycheck, baby.
Big Ten week. And oddly enough, 6 days before kickoff for the University of Iowa, a civil rights attorney out of Tulsa drops a lawsuit on the University of Iowa and the football program.
Not quite a lawsuit, a list of demands.
A list
with
of
the
demands.
threat of a lawsuit. yeah.
Threat of a lawsuit, sorry.
No,
Yes.
isn't that somewhat extortion? I mean, to a point, like, isn't that blackmail?
Even though
No.
the letter was dated October 5th, it was obtained by Des Moines Register. It's a 21-page letter sent to the University of Iowa. Like we said, the Tulsa civil rights attorney is Demario Solomon Simmons. Some of the demands listed include attorney fees, the creation of a permanent black male senior administrator position in Iowa athletics, mandatory anti-racist training for athletic staff, the establishment of a board of advisors including black players and anti-racist professionals to oversee the football program, and tuition waivers for any black athlete who did not graduate with a degree during Kirk Ferentz's 22-year tenure.
We're now, if I am correct, and I read through this, some of those had already been met long ago. I do believe the tuition thing is already something that they...
The university has already been working towards some of them, but they're not going to meet all the personal
Right,
demands.
but that one was met. I want to say the board of on the football program overseen with black members has been established, and I want to say there is a black member as a head of some sort of the council of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say 3 of those things had already been done.
Yeah, but some of those things, the idea, the $20 million in compensation.
Now that's not getting done.
No, University of Iowa said no. It's also calling for athletics director Gary Barta, head coach Kirk Ferentz, and assistant coach Brian Ferentz to be fired.
Correct.
What is contended to be considered intentional racial discrimination during their Hawkeye careers. Includes in this group Akram Wadley and Martin Manley. Obviously, we know that more Akram Wadley because when we had Robert T. Green on, he's no longer the person, I guess. Man, so I doubt it. After what storm we created when we got Robert T. Green on, I doubt Demario Solomon Simmons is going to answer our requests. But
what if Troy isn't going to be here? Would they then? I mean, Troy's
No, he didn't do it. He was good.
No, you were perfect, but you're the reason why they would shy away because you're going to tell them what they don't want to hear.
My curiosity is, does this guy have any connection to Robert T. Green? Was this one of the attorneys?
I'm sure.
That Robert T. Green, the players rep, if you will.
I'm sure.
Yeah, players rep one. I don't know. Like this came out over the weekend. I had people messaging me like, "You gonna get Robert T. Green back on?" I was like, "Well, I'm blocked from everything pretty much on his, so I doubt he's gonna answer my phone calls." But we can certainly try to talk to him too. Say, hey, you want to come back on and yell at us some more?
Let me message him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet you're not blocked.
Say, I'm Sir Blommer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called me sir. Do you remember?
Yeah,
you owe me.
Yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Jay and Leah, is this come as a surprise to you?
No, I just don't like the timing of it.
The thing when I look at, and I want to, can you scroll to the part where they go through all the players? Somewhere in that article they list all the players. If it's the Des Moines Yard Star, it's at the very end.
Okay, I'll look.
So
in the second paragraph, it just says the group. It just adds Akram Wadley and.
This
Martin
was a
Manley.
long time coming, in my opinion. I knew this was going to hit the fan eventually.
Well, yeah, we knew this. Now, what they say at one part of this, they talk about the $20 million, and 10 of the $20 million goes to the 8 players in the lawsuit.
Okay, here's your thing. Sorry, go.
And Maurice, I'm just going off of what I read.
Maurice Fleming.
Yep.
He transferred to West Virginia.
Okay, and then keep going through, and then Maurice Fleming.
He's the one that says Doyle would use the N-word in his presence.
Just name the players.
Okay, Andre Harris.
Okay, keep going.
Marcel Jolie.
Okay.
Martin Manley.
Okay.
Aaron Menz.
Okay.
Jonathan Parker.
Okay.
Reggie Spearman.
Okay.
And Wadley.
Of all those players, only one of them made an NFL squad, and I believe it was Wadley. And Wadley was a undrafted free agent. He made the Titans for a short time, right, Jay?
I believe so, yes.
And what all 8 of these men are saying in this lawsuit, of the $10 million, or of the $20 million, $10 million is going to these young men if they win.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they're saying that it's due to partly because of lost revenue potential. They're saying that because of their experience at Iowa, that they weren't able to continue their careers in the NFL.
Potential doesn't pay.
Well, but what I'm getting at is, I don't think, other than Wadley with an outside chance, I don't think any of these other guys had NFL talent.
And they're gonna have to prove and they're gonna have to prove that they did.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah, no, you're right. I agree with you.
I mean, these guys are transferred. 2 of them transferred to Illinois State. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you were NFL caliber and you were leaving the University of Iowa, another Division I school would be gobbling you up, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm getting at.
A lot of them are going to be dismissed. I have a feeling.
And there's things that I believe are contradictory. If we went back, wasn't it Wadley that was very
Oh yeah, his
thankful
tweets,
to
yeah.
the program
yeah,
and thankful to Coach Doyle at times.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
But they have the
I'm
burden
just
of
saying.
proof.
But listen, the lawsuit's going to happen. I guarantee you that.
Well, yeah, but
because Iowa's
prosecution-
not going to meet their demands, and it'll shake out in court.
Prosecution
we'll
has
see
the
what
burden
happens.
of proof, so it all falls on them. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting though
Yeah.
to watch.
If Solomon Simmons didn't respond to the Des Moines Register, I doubt they're going to say anything to us. But
That was by Sunday, Jay.
yeah.
As
So
of Sunday.
I don't know.
You know
honestly,
what it is.
I don't know how to break.
Do you know what it
down.
is? I'm pretty sure Solomon Simmons watched that podcast
Mm-hmm.
of us.
Yep, of course.
With Robert T. Green.
Yep.
And they're like,
And he's
if
like,
that,
"Nuh-uh." Yeah.
if those are the unprofessional journalists
I can't imagine.
that
We don't stand
Iowa
a chance.
has to offer, we're no way going head to head against the Register.
Yeah, look at these guys cracking.
No
faces.
way.
They're
These are real journalists
yeah,
over here.
yeah.
Those four ding dongs. Well, other than it wasn't
Kakert's
say three.
good, yeah.
Kakert was a real
I do
journalist.
feel like it. We're
But the
Mr.
three of
Machine.
us right here. I mean, if that's what they have there, just
But you can play the devil's advocate there too, and some professional journalists are going to just throw softballs because they don't want to upset, the apple cart. So
I don't know.
we have nothing to lose. We just put it all out there.
We certainly do, Leah.
Do we? Oh my,
Here, let me
oh my, oh my! You're
cut
eating
my
your veggies.
swarm.
It's
I wore all my Hawkeye gear today.
I know. I love it.
if
Way
you
better
if
than
you're
the other stuff
Broderick
you wear.
Benz, you have to be like, guys, I'm doing this. Like everything in the tenure, he's the one, the former Iowa football player. He's been recently elevated to director of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, he's the guy that I was talking about. He's the one. Yeah,
He's also part of the 13-member Hawkeye leadership team. Hey, I'm doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
You don't need to do a lawsuit. I'm currently here.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Why overshadow what he's doing? It's not, anyway, the problem, what I don't like here is seeing things, and again, what Twitter sometimes can go afoul, and you have people that might write an article, been like it's happened before, and then people just jump down each other's throats without even reading the entire article, or someone's trying to bring up something. I'm just seeing the divide, and I think that's what's going to be. When I predicted what's going to be, when I said to Kakert, and I say every year, what's going to be the civil war for the University of Iowa football team this year? What is the one thing that people are going to fight over? Usually it's over like quarterback play, right? This one's going to be Twitter accounts versus the media, the way you handle covering Iowa football. And that's what I was reading yesterday. Just more and more attacks on, you're not reporting enough, or you're over-reporting, or you're leaning to left, or you're leaning to right. This is why you write these things. This is why people don't follow you. This is why
this
people...
was a great article by the Register.
That's a Register, but I'm talking there's other things.
No, but I mean, I've been critical of them in the past for certain things, but I read the entire thing.
Yeah.
Israel said, and I think he's right. I think he's dead on. They want the settlement, and if it goes to court, they're screwed. They're not going to get what they went in for.
Well,
that's what I think.
The article was as down the middle as you can. They just stated every factual thing that ever happened, like saying this person claimed this. When they came to the players and the 8 players listed on the thing, and what they had said in the past on what their problem had been while they were a Hawkeye. They did. That was as pure down the middle journalism as it could possibly.
That's how it should be.
But yeah,
you're right.
It really was.
Always.
It wasn't pro Hawkeye. It wasn't pro.
That's good journalism.
The complainants. It was literally this is what's happening. This is why. These are the people involved. This is why they're saying it. This is what the university has done.
Right.
This is what the university is saying.
I agree.
Yeah, there's other things on here that the University of Iowa has that they're, they want the 8 plaintiffs to assist the football program in creating meaningful change. And they also go on to say Iowa would be happy to help the efforts of former players who did not obtain a college degree. I don't know. Obviously someone took it on, and yeah, he's right. They're looking for the payout, because I don't understand how this can go to court, and all of a sudden the University of Iowa's like, oh yeah, all these things that you're saying that they have, this PTSD and whatnot. is there. But it's not a good look. It's not good when it's on things like the Washington Post. That's the thing. And going into this week, you want it to be about kickoff for Iowa football and not this, I don't know.
Debacle?
Yeah.
It's a good word.
That's been brought up again and again, and I think it's been addressed. But like I said, my big problem is it's either you guys aren't reporting it enough, or you're over-reporting, or you lean this way, or you're only out to witch hunt, or you're not out to witch hunt. Like, it doesn't matter what you write, and I feel bad for all those guys. I feel bad for Kakert. I feel bad for Morehouse. I feel bad for any of those, even Pat Hardy. I mean, all those guys. Because no matter what they write, someone's going to rip it apart, you know?
Yeah.
And and I don't even know if the guy from Hawkeye Nation if Rob's still doing it or not. Lucy's doing their social media for them, but I don't know.
Rob Howe?
Yeah.
He did tweet today because there was a decommittal by a player. And this guy's decommitted before, so it wasn't like it was a huge surprise. But Howe, I just read it. I was just on Twitter reading it. Yeah. But Howe just basically said if your take is to get on here and bash a teenager or a 21-year-old for decommitting to a program, you're doing the wrong thing. Which
he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong at all. So he's still out there. But yeah,
like I said, those are the things. Like if you want to like get angry about social media sports, like signing day, National Letter of Intent Day. You just like grown men arguing at someone's Twitter account because they didn't pick their school, they didn't pick their hat or whatever else. Like when they made their announcement, that's just the worst.
Yeah, right here, Jay. It's 3 hours ago. Rob Howe. Mm-hmm. If you're thinking about going after a teenager on here who chose not to attend the college football program for which you cheer, don't do it. Yeah. Which is right. The kid's 18 and changed his mind. And
he's got enough pressure on him to begin with.
Well, but the thing is, it's up to him.
Absolutely.
And if he doesn't want to be there, and if he's already having these doubts, then by all means he shouldn't be. So
Agreed.
That's...
All right, well, we got to take our first break.
Yay.
Over, and then we got to talk a little World Series prep that's going to go on. Look more at the games from Sunday. Just an odd weekend of sports. And then a little bit later, in about 30 minutes, guess the lines for Week 7.
The voting is over, Bomber.
It is?
The Quad Cities has spoken, and now the all brand new Locals Love Us guide is going to be out and about the Quad Cities for you to browse.
Nice.
Remember about that table of contents they have?
Yeah.
Where you can find everything you're looking for.
The QC edition?
Like if you want to get your oil change, you just pull it open.
Yeah, definitely.
Oil spots. Boom.
I've used it many times.
Tattoo you. There you go.
Tattoo
Done.
you.
Grab some lunch.
Absolutely.
Go to a really cool bar. Pints.
Definitely.
Yeah. Either way, you can also go to the website, leahlocalsloveus.com. Click on Quad Cities and browse your favorites. It's easy to use, and they're still ranking the most popular places for us. So make sure you check them out. They are friends from Locals Love Us, your guide to the best.
You like that? You like that? Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
This is Bobby Metcalf from the Quad City Times, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
Which stage of life are you in?
I'm shopping for a new house and can't believe I'm a grown-up stage.
How on earth do people afford college stage?
Or
I never have to think about work again stage.
No matter which stage of life you're in, First Midwest Bank has the knowledge and experience to help you. Visit firstmidwest.com/everystage. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank, momentum for life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Janae and Golick Jr.
The NCAA is still in its old bag of tricks, and we've heard the president, Mark Emmert, say that a bubble is possible for some of the tournaments coming up, looking down the line to March Madness, and it's what makes more farcical the idea that the NCAA or any of the powers in the world of college athletics can look and tell us they're doing as much as they can for what we're about to see in college football. I was on the call for the first college football game this season as Central Arkansas and Austin Peay played, and while everyone involved did what they could, we know ultimately the powers in college sports are preventing the bubbling of athletes because they know what admitting that comes with. And so when they try and sell me that they're doing everything they can, I unfortunately can't believe it because they're already telling us and telling on themselves as they look forward towards the spring that the bubble might not only happen, but it is going to come with plenty of apparel you can buy, all in support of amateurism.
Janae and Golick Jr.
3 to 6 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
The #1 men's testosterone clinic, Limitless Male Medical, is now open in Bettendorf. There's a long list of symptoms that signal low testosterone. What we hear most, I just don't feel right. Men over 30, get your testosterone checked. It's easy at Limitless Male and may be covered by insurance. If you have sleep problems, irritable, depressed, weight gain, no motivation, loss of muscle mass, these are signs of low testosterone and we can help. Request your appointment online at limitlessmale.com.
The Max Kellerman Show.
Damien in LA.
I wanted to share my fondest Kobe memory, mine and my son's. It was season opener, Kobe's last year. You, Raj, and he who shall not be named. We got the privilege to meet you guys, me and my son, and I shared with my son the story of you and your daughter Esther, of how I always remember the day that you got to see Kobe Bryant play. Last week, me and my son are driving around. Now, he was about 8 years old at that time, just, roughly 4 years ago. And the joy I felt when we heard you on the radio again, and my son was like, "Oh, is that Max Kellerman?" Yes, Max. I remember the day I saw Kobe Bryant play was the day I met Max Kellerman.
The Max Kellerman Show. Weekdays at 2 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
Hey, it's John Legend.
And Kelly Clarkson. We're so psyched The Voice is back.
With Blake Shelton and the return of Gwen Stefani.
Hey, so since Blake won last year, maybe we should take him down, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I'm not sure I do.
Right. Wink twice if you think I mean what I think I mean.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
Wait, was that a blink or a wink?
Gwen Stefani returns on the all-new season of The Voice. Blind auditions begin tonight on NBC.
Download our app today to get breaking news sent right to your phone. Never miss a thing. From the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170 AM.
Hey, you're back here with us today in the Hassle Castle, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle the Local, AM 1170. T-Roy, Bomber, and Bird in the house.
Jay is so excited.
I'm looking at the radar.
He loves rain.
Now listen to me. I really, really like softball, okay? I like coaching it. I like being around the game. And but when it's going to be 40 degrees,
you don't like
37, I'm okay with the rain out. And now that I just saw that the weather is supposed to be changing, like it's going through our area right in the next, it's going to blow over this place where we live, this river thing. You know, like when you're growing up.
Say that that doesn't exist. I say that's a lie.
Whoa, it completely exists.
I know. I tell them it's a lie. If you say that doesn't exist, it exists.
Growing up, and everyone's like, "Oh, the river, it splits. It'll split a storm. It's not going to rain." And I'm like, "No," but I've gotten older.
You did?
Yeah, and that's what you do. You talk about the weather and politics or whatever else, and now I look at the radar and.
As long as old women sit and talk about old men.
Yep.
No, we don't do that.
I can't believe you just dropped it.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe you just dropped a country song and you don't like country.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the only song I know.
Huh?
I'm gonna love you forever.
Forever, amen.
Forever and ever, amen.
No, so, anyway.
Is that Randy Travis or is that
That
George
is Randy
Strait?
Travis.
There you go.
That's right.
Look at me.
Way before my time.
Oh, yeah. That was when country was gold, sister.
That was like Willie Nelson.
No, it was in the 80s. You didn't have Billy Ray Cypress Hill.
This thing splits, I'll tell you that.
He said Billy Ray Cypress Hill.
Yeah, if this thing splits,
They should do a collaboration, though. That would be amazing.
Billy Cyrus. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Okay.
I buy it.
All right.
Insane in the membrane.
I do have some bad news.
Uh-oh.
That I need to share with you.
What is it?
We were talking about the University of Iowa football program, right? Remember how we just destroyed Robert T. Green on the air?
Yes.
Debunked everything he's doing. You'd think we were helpful to the University of Iowa football program, right?
A little bit.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
They're not too concerned with that, what we did. They want to tell me that they want to thank me for my interest in covering the Iowa football game.
Who
during
does?
the University of Iowa football.
Oh.
They want to thank me for my interest in covering the Iowa football home games during the 2020 season.
Yeah.
But at this time, they're not going to be able to provide credentials for the 4 home games. They're expected to reserve a number of seats for visiting media, so they're going to reach out to select outlets should their space become available. They will send me statistics, game information, Zoom conferences, emails.
There you go. You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you?
Another collaboration by Billy Ray Cypress Hill.
Nope.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Don't break my heart. Make it break your heart. Yeah, don't break a heart, yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God. How much coffee did he have?
I don't know, but that was funny. I don't care who you are.
Why? They've got all this room. They're not letting me in. I knew they weren't
You're
going
a little guy, too.
I know.
You fit
But I
in
knew
anywhere.
I knew that was going to happen.
Dude, tell Kaker you
push
want to
your way
carry his
in.
microphone or something.
They've got all the room, and there's whatever. Fine.
You'd be the bag boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had a little bit of hope.
Town Square Media just ain't carrying all the weight it used to.
Where's that
Yeah,
clout?
they are, because those guys are syndicated. It's me.
Oh.
It's little ESPN 1170. Look, even I tell you this. I told you. They throw us in with the WXLP there. We're not our own thing, our own entity or whatever.
Oh, wow.
That's what we need. We need to go out there and be like, what's going on? Let me in here. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right that I'm not going to be covering the 4 games.
You should be.
Don't break my heart, yeah.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Come on, that was fun.
Anyway,
You liking it. Leah's digging it.
I did. Well, yeah.
So, like I said, yesterday we had all those games that happened. How do we do on our pick sixes? Obviously, we're waiting on 2 more, right?
You ready for another one?
No,
I'm
please
doing
no.
great. What am I doing great on?
So Billy Ray Cypress Hill,
Oh,
right?
okay.
You
I
ready?
thought you were talking about picks.
I wanna get high, so high. Remember that song?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
Jay's
the
down.
collaboration though? That was just
I
him.
don't know. Jay's upset with me.
You got to add the
All right.
collaborate on the
So
other side.
we'll start out with the pick'ems, Jay. We had the pick'ems between Cal, Jay, Bomb, and T-Roy going on. And as of right now,
Mm-hmm.
Cal has 8 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Jay has 9. Bomb Diggity has 9.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And T-Roy has 8.
It's pretty good.
Going into tonight's game, we all have Arizona, so that won't change no matter what. But Cal and I have Buffalo. You and Jay have Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So if
So
Buffalo wins,
Cal and
it is a
Cleveland.
4-way tie.
Oh my!
If
Unprecedented
Buffalo wins,
times.
a 4-way tie for the pick'ems.
Wow.
Okay, now, in our against the spread,
Mm-hmm.
our pick 6, if you will. 2 games are tonight. And as of right now, Leah, you've gotten 2 correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you're 2-2.
2 and 2.
Jay and I are both 3-1.
Okay.
Now, tonight, the difference is you and Jay both took Kansas City -3. I took Buffalo plus the points at home.
Okay. You're gonna lose.
And then, Jay, you took Arizona minus
Mm-hmm.
2.5. And Leon and I put Dallas plus 2.5 at home. Took the home dog. I did twice.
I just want to
So,
put out there that I held my own
if it-
amongst 2 people who know way more about sports than I do.
If it pans out, Leah
You
could.
don't know anything about sports.
I don't know anything.
Leah could walk away with this, Jay.
It's only 1 week.
I'm Jay. She could walk away with it,
Now,
Jay. Maybe.
What do I get if I win?
How did I do so far?
Besides Cal.
Obviously, Aaron Rodgers.
That didn't work out for you in that one. But
They were up at one point by double digits.
Just
Then, for some reason, he decided to just be Pouty McPowderson, and he just quit. I mean, he just quit. So maybe he'll just quit for 3 weeks now. He didn't. So my extreme prediction didn't come true.
No.
He didn't get hurt.
What other ones did you have? I can't remember.
Bears win.
That I had that same one.
Real extreme.
Check. The one tonight, Arizona wins handedly, and then tomorrow everyone's calling for Colin Kaepernick to be the next quarterback.
Oh,
That's tomorrow we get to see.
I hope you're right.
I hope I'm wrong too. You know? So, is what it is.
Do we have any words for the day?
Yeah, we'll do those after the next break or whatever else.
It's our time to shine, Troy.
Easer A's wants us to talk about the League Championship Series games. Good job to the Dodgers. That was a great series. That was a great Game 7.
Cody Bellinger dislocated his shoulder for half a second?
Yes, he did during the celebration. After he did his bat flip, yes, he dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, he threw that bat good, yeah.
It looked like he did, yeah.
Kyle just said that I need to get the Super Bowl champs tattoo on my backside. Should we do that? Let's raise some money. Can it be little?
Can we do it on air?
You can do that if you want. Well,
what?
Interesting.
It's like, oh wait, hold on.
Interesting. And on air,
I'm listening. It depends on who it is.
I mean, you get the Rays thing. I'll tell you what. I don't know a player on that team, but I am starting to love a guy.
Who?
Choi.
Who?
Choi.
Yeah?
First baseman.
I thought you were going to say the Randy guy or whatever else that I think the Cardinals cut. He set a record LCS for home runs.
I know.
The guy just
What
rakes.
is it about Choi that you love?
He's just kind of chubby and he can get around them bases.
Like Babe Ruth?
I like the kid.
But he trotted. He didn't really get around them.
Whatever. I love Choi. I mean, the Dodgers look really good. But I'll tell you what, these no-name Rays. They're the no-name Rays. I mean, seriously.
Well, everybody that starts is a no-name to begin with, aren't they? You got to make a name for yourself.
Well, that's what these guys did.
Yeah.
I actually, if you go back and look at some of the things, I never really folded on the Dodgers winning the series. And they were actually, I think, favored in every game, even down 3-1 after that in Vegas' eyes. So Vegas never gave up on them either. And even to win the series, it wasn't like a huge payout. Because on Thursday, AC and I were talking about it. And I was like, I don't know, what's the payout for the Dodgers to win it? And we looked it up, and he's like, I like the Dodgers to win the series still. And I was like, yeah, me too. So, again, it was great. The World Series coming up. How good is this series going to be? Viewership-wise, what's it going to be? It's going to carry the LA market, and that's it.
I think it'll be a lot of people rooting against LA.
Yeah, I just don't want anything in California to win anything ever.
There you go.
So I'm sure there are a lot of people that feel the same way I do.
I'll be interested in watching. I liked watching the ALCS because I wanted to see the Astros get beat. So that was, I think a lot of people were behind that. So I think what you're going to have now is if you have people that are just mild baseball fans, they know that the Astros are cheaters. They know that the Rays know the Rays took them out, so they're probably going to be rooting for the Rays. Or you're going to have the people that feel sorry for the Dodgers because they basically got cheated out of a World Series, and they're going to root for the Dodgers.
Right.
It's a long, there's still Dodger fans. Dodger fans are all over. They're
when
a lot
you put
like
it like
Yankee
that,
fans.
yeah. When you put it like that, then I don't.
I think this will be a decent. It's not going to probably be, trust me, they wanted L.A., New York.
Yeah, what you said is where I fall into that. The Rays beat the Astros, so I would probably side more with cheering for the Rays. That's it. I mean, let's see. They had a great season. They won the East, beat the Blue Jays in the wild card series, beat the Yankees 3-2 in the divisional series, and then the Astros. And I did not want to see the Astros at all. I did not want a second of Carlos Correa trying to be like, yep, see, we don't cheat. We get here because I didn't want any of it. Not one bit.
I like the Braves. I didn't really mind between the Braves or Dodgers who won. I mean, the Dodgers have done a lot of what they've done with homegrown talent too. They brought in Mookie Betts, but that was a smart.
Oh yeah,
there's Bellinger.
Yes, there's still guys out there that
Who are you guys rooting for? No, we don't know.
It's like
you know what I'm rooting for.
It's hard to back a team that
it's
the
like
city doesn't
voting
back
this year. I mean,
I'm sorry. It's hard to back Tampa Bay when you're like no one in Tampa Bay likes you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because they all love David Miscavige. But anyway, I think this is what I think about it. I'm rooting for like exciting games.
Okay.
Whether whether it's great pitching and it's like down to every pitch and it's like 1-1 going into the ninth.
You're going to have some good pitching.
Or like extreme bombs and we get, 10-9 game. And Peter's rooting for the Dodgers, so I'll root for the Dodgers and Pete.
I guarantee you 1 or 2 flip-flop, game 1 or 2. One's going to be just like you said. One will be like 1-0, and the other one's going to be just a boat race. I don't know if it's game 1 or game 2.
No, they're playing everything in Texas, correct?
Yes. Yep. Arlington, Texas at Globe Life. First pitch is
Dodgers
tomorrow night.
And the Dodgers have been playing there already.
The Dodgers have been playing there already, yes. Yep. So first pitch is tomorrow night, 7:09. I'll be more intrigued than I think I was probably than the LCS.
I root for the Dodgers being an NL fan.
Yeah, I think you have to root for the Dodgers. Yeah, but
I'm undecided yet. I haven't decided.
Well, I'm gonna go out and get a Dodger hat now.
Oh God, no.
Let me get you one too.
Oh God. Well, if you get it for me, I'll wear it, but I'm not gonna buy it myself.
What's anyone out there at Harrington's Pub Facebook? What's everyone cheering for?
We've got way more Dodgers than
we're a National League area around here.
Yeah.
That's why.
That takes part in it. But
when you grow up, you start taking allegiance with things.
But there are plenty that are. I hate the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. So I'd say we're half and half so far.
Okay.
I don't see how anybody can hate the Dodgers. It's not like they've done anything wrong.
They're in California.
Well,
that's enough for me.
Well, not just because Leah, you don't have to.
You got a phone call.
Hate.
Oh,
you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Don't Hassle So Local. Who do we have on the line?
Hey, you got Adam on the line again.
What's up?
Hey,
Just
Adam.
wanted to. Oh, hey, just on my way to Van's Pizza and Pub in Bettendorf to pick up lunch here.
Oh, that's a smart move, buddy.
50-23 competition drive.
You got great taste. You got great taste in pizza.
You are a smart man, Adam. I'll tell you what, guy knows the address and everything.
Yeah, you need to come in here and drop it. Yeah.
Hey, no, I just wanted to let everybody know a little bit of snow on my way in here to Bettendorf. Also, want to give a little hot take here and ask Troy's opinion. What's your thoughts on Andy Dalton being the quarterback in tonight's game, and does that turn into a Bengals type deal? He stays there and is a long-term quarterback, and Jerry Jones sees a glimmer of hope like Fitzpatrick, and Dak Prescott, so help me God, he doesn't get a contract renewed because they've seen a little bit of spark and they're going to go elsewhere because they don't want to pay the poor guy. What's your thoughts on that?
Listen, if Dalton does well, that's great. Obviously, that's the best case scenario for Dallas. I think Jerry's going to be like, that's why we have good backups. Everybody knows that Andy's career is, at the end of it. I mean, he's already been in the league, I want to say 12 seasons, at least 10. I think deep down if you listen to what Jerry said, he's going to bring back Dak. If he doesn't and they keep Dalton as a quarterback, I'll find a new team. Oof. That's my thought. I mean, seriously, because that team is rallying behind Dak right now. And I think tonight will show you how much so. I know they did get a little bit of help defensively this week. Leighton Vander Esch will be back on the field, so that'll help shore up a little bit of help in the linebacking area. I don't know if they're getting any of those D-backs back yet, but they're going to need some help tonight. This is obviously Jay's named it the air raid zona offense. But a lot of it, I mean, seriously, Andy's got to stay upright to win this game, and that O-line right now, they lost their 2 tackles, so they're going to have to do a lot better job than they have in the past because Andy can't move like Dak, and so you just hope for the best.
I just see a lot of similarities between the team he just left to what he's got right now as far as weapons and how he was protected. And also, I heard on the radio earlier this morning that they're wondering why Dallas isn't calling for more heads, being at the record that they're at, if they were in a different division. So if you were somewhere like the AFC North or something like that, would a 1-4 record or 2-4 record right now be sufficient enough
for Mike McCarthy not to get fired?
Yeah.
I think Jerry just doesn't want to admit that he was wrong about McCarthy. this fast, because I mean it's glaringly obvious to me that McCarthy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I mean seriously, this is a guy that was driving a Volkswagen, and all of a sudden you gave him a Ferrari, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He doesn't know which way's up. I mean,
is it automatic or stick?
I mean, this is terrible. I mean, 'cause just like you said, there are weapons galore on this team. There are ways to coach a team, and I'll tell you who can coach a team, and that's Mike Tomlin. I mean, Mike Tomlin they lost their star linebacker yesterday, Devin Bush, in the middle of the game. They bring in some guy, I think his name was Bradley or something like that, and it's like they didn't miss a beat. This guy was calling it, doing it. These guys were maintaining their defensive integrities, all this stuff. Just well-coached team. And you go to Dallas, you got some guy coaching the defense who was a guy picked by McCarthy who doesn't know his butt from his elbow. And Mike can't teach his O-linemen how to block. You don't have O-line coaches that are teaching these guys, hey, man, we're losing Tyron Smith. We're losing Lyle Collins. You two need to step up and know. And they have a rookie. I can't say his name, so I just call him Badass. So the rookie Badass, who by every other scout in the league, when I'm watching these reports saying this dude has proved himself as a starter immediately at center, this guy's not even starting at center. Another guy has to get injured for this guy to be in there. This is what I'm talking about with McCarthy. He doesn't stick to your Volkswagen, Mike. Go back to where you're at. I don't know, crawl in a hole, but he doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to coaching the Cowboys. It's
well, that's enough Cowboy talk.
Yeah.
I like Jay's picks for the year, and the Gold Bears. Let's see it finish out. Jay's prediction.
Love it.
All right,
I
guys,
don't like it.
Thank you so much.
Day.
Enjoy your lunch,
you,
man.
buddy.
Thanks for the phone call. Appreciate it.
Get the burger basket.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to Adam for calling in. And love his questions. The thing about McCarthy is, how did he get hired based on a photo of him having 2 computer screens and him saying, I've been learning a lot about numbers. I spent my year off. Look here, and that's it. Like, that's his PowerPoint too when he's selling himself to Jones.
Dude. That's
He's like,
what I'm
here's a photo
saying.
of me. It's like me sitting there saying, like, hey, I'm going to put my glasses on and make me look smarter today. He's like, no, look at this picture of me. Look, I've been studying numbers. I'm in front of 2 computer screens. And Jones is like, you have?
Hired.
I didn't know that's what you've been doing, Mike.
Mike, you got a Super Bowl ring.
Damn.
How did you get that Super Bowl ring? You must have been a dang good coach.
You're so smart.
No, the reason you got a Super Bowl ring is because Aaron Rodgers is that damn good.
Before we go to break, Eddie asks a question.
The Big D.
Yeah. If a Viking fan jumps ship after following this mess for 45 years, is he looked at bad? Asking for myself.
I don't think so, man.
I will tell you this.
I mean, I'm ready to jump the ship in Dallas if they don't take care of this kid, and we've had success. You know, Eddie growing up had to go through, I want to say 3 Super Bowl losses. He probably remembers, maybe, because him and I are the same age.
Yeah.
But you know, they had Fran Tarkenton. They were good in the 70s. Purple People Eaters. They had all that going on, but no Super Bowls. Once again, you get into early 90s, mid to early 90s. They had that high-powered offense with Randy Moss.
In the late 90s,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely had Super Bowl potential a couple of those years. I say 3 out of those years, and pulled up a big giant donut.
Listen to me. You can leave whenever you want, Eddie. He can leave whenever he wants. You can do whatever. Listen, 98 is when I left. When I said I've had it being a Cubs fan.
What?
Yeah, that's when I was like, I just
became a twinsy.
Not for 4 years. I was out there being a baseball fan.
Right.
It wasn't until I moved to the Twin Cities, and then I got to go up there in 2002. So, but really, I checked out about that. Yeah, I think it was 98, and I was like, I just don't care.
And I don't blame you, because back in 98, what was it? It was they knew that they had Sammy.
Yeah.
And they had the idiots in the stands that would just go there and get drunk.
That's what I'm saying. They knew they could put a crappy product out there or whatever else.
Yeah,
and
dog poop.
I had a lot of stock of my own in Gracie and Sandberg. All right, so
right.
I always tell everyone when Sandberg retired and Gracie left, that was enough for me. I never really enjoyed Sammy Sosa for some reason. I might have been like, I know when I was younger, I was like, oh, he's a White Sox, because he was a White Sox. They traded for him, and George Bell trade. So I think I still had that in me, like, oh, I'm a Cub fan, and
he's
so
not a real Cub.
Yeah, that type of thing, and but maybe that, I held that on too long, but I never really cared for Sammy Sosa.
I never really did either. I was little though. I mean, I was
So I was like, I'm out. I
Well,
see what you're doing. Like you said,
Yeah,
the
but
bleacher
my
bum
question
thing
to
was
Eddie
only
is,
fun
where's
for
he
so
going to
long.
go? Like, did you know where you were going when you left the Cubs? Because
No,
you went to the.
just
So
sat,
you
I was
waited.
just a baseball fan.
So your advice to Eddie is just to be a football fan.
So what are your prerequisites to choose your team, if I may ask?
How that starts is there's a couple things. It is handed down.
Sure.
From
That's where
your,
I'm at.
Your sport, family, whatever they choose to follow. It's handed down.
It's easy to hand it down when they're winning, too.
It's easier to do.
Well, loyalty is loyalty no matter what.
Yeah, and then I've done this quite a bit where someone's like, I'm always interested in, oh, you're a fan of this team. Not, why are you a fan of this team? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's not your usual geographic locations, like if someone out of nowhere is like, I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like, how's that happen?
Well,
And
Kansas City,
because there's a story behind it, all right? Could be anywhere from, when we talked to Cal, Denver, his dad gave him an orange jersey,
Right.
and that's it. It just kind of starts from there. Other people, like, you can tell, like, a lot of Brave fans are born in the mid-'80s, okay?
That's why I was. It was on...
Because they had that run in the 90s, and when you're about 9 or 10, you start to do this. It's funny that you bring that up. My daughter asked me just the other day, why isn't everybody a Hawkeye fan in Iowa? Okay, she's just like, why? I'm like, I don't know. Great question. A lot of times their parents might have gone to Iowa State or UNI, and their parents keep their allegiance there. They never went to Iowa. Or you can have someone who just kind of turns. We have a friend, Mark Van Severen. He's a Michigan fan.
Right.
Mark, why are you a Michigan fan? My dad and my brother are Iowa fans. I wanted to go against him, so
just
pick something else
for sure.
And he's been a diehard ever since.
Yeah.
A lot of times you push back. All right, like my son recently said, like, hey, Dad, you know what? I know I'm a Cubs fan, but I think I'm starting to like the Twins. I said, hey, buddy, you can like whatever you want.
He's gonna grow up,
but
in your
like
footsteps,
it's one of those things you kind of sometimes you push back. My two kids will make fun of Rocky just to push back. That's what and it's so.
What do they say?
Ben's crossed the line maybe a couple times.
What line?
He said like Rocky sucks.
Yeah,
and I was like,
It's
you're
the
gonna get in some
eye
serious
of the
trouble.
lemur.
Yeah.
But that's really how.
Did they
it
ever
is.
tell you that he can't win?
No, that's a no.
That's a big no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can live in the garage.
So, but you find it just because of how you maybe sometimes you get into a relationship. Sometimes or out of nowhere you might date someone who is related to someone who's engaged. Let's just say, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, Oakland A's because of Matt Chapman. I hung out with the dude. Like,
now
someone's
family.
Dating, yeah.
So if we date, then I have to become an A's fan?
No, but you would be like, he's cool. I like him.
But I'm related to an Oakland A now. He's engaged to my cousin, so
Yeah. Now I don't know.
Better get some awesome Christmas
My
presents.
buddy Longville's an Iowa State fan only because his parents went there. He didn't even spend a single minute on campus in Ames.
Hey, you know what? By the way, good news.
What's that?
My buddy Devin Mosier.
Yeah, he's out.
Getting out today.
Oh, that's great.
Out of prison?
No, he was on the ventilator.
No, Bob.
I'm joking.
Devin, a.k.a. Bob.
Yes. How's he doing? He's doing
pretty
good.
He didn't get any more sponge baths, from what I'm told.
Oh, poor guy.
But yeah,
all right, we got to take a quick break.
So
Save your reading because I don't want to lose time. All right, save the reading for when we come back. We got to take a break and then we got to do guest lines when we come back.
Okay.
All right.
This is WQAD's Matt Randazzo, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
Introducing First Midwest Bank's newest branch, your home. With our online banking and mobile app, it's easier than ever to make a deposit from the dining room, pay bills from the patio, or get alerts in the loft. The convenience of First Midwest Bank, right from your own home. Visit firstmidwest.com/convenient to get started today. First Midwest Bank, momentum for life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're craving old-fashioned Mexican food, it's that Nally's flavor that you're after. You've got to go to Nally's Kitchen. Nally's makes everything from scratch daily and has some of the most unique items in the Quad Cities area. Try their homemade guisado, guarches, and gorditas, or enjoy their delicious tacos and burritos. Check out Nally's Express menu and get your food in 15 minutes or less. Order online at nallyskitchen.com and have Nally's delivered to your home or business today. Nally's Kitchen, old-fashioned Mexican cooking, Rockingham and Division, Davenport.
Ace Muffler Clinic has been serving the Quad Cities area for over 60 years. There's a reason why our customers continue to trust us with their vehicles. We can fix almost anything. We can fix your muffler, tune your brakes, change your oil, change your tires, replace your battery, customize your exhaust, tune your engine, repair your suspension, replace your radiator and your water pump. Align your automobile, refill your transmission fluid, and change your filters. And we believe in doing all those things right the first time. For fast-friendly service, visit Ace Muffler Clinic at 4th Ave and 15th Street in Rock Island.
Hey, it's John Legend.
And Kelly Clarkson. We're so psyched The Voice is back.
With Blake Shelton and the return of Gwen Stefani.
Hey, so since Blake won last year, maybe we should take him down, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I'm not sure I do.
Right. Wink twice if you think I mean what I think I mean.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
Wait, was that a blink or a wink?
Gwen Stefani returns on the all-new season of The Voice. Blind auditions begin tonight on NBC.
Your sports leader is new and different every day. Download the ESPN 1170 app today and never miss a thing.
Janae and Golick Jr.
Janae, through all of, Russell Wilson, we know he's a lot, from Mr. Unlimited to the weird video announcing his contract staying in Seattle, the bubble water, his bad dance moves behind Sierra's music videos. Through all of it, he's still winning. I would trust him and Tyler Lockett with my PIN number, with any amount of money that I needed in my life. These guys are the surest bet in pro sports right now, and it's nice. We always like to say give people flowers while they can still smell them. Russell Wilson has been this quarterback. This is not a new version of him as far as I'm concerned, but it's a new version of this team putting its offense in his hands. He's getting all of the conversation around him and his ability that he's richly deserved for a while. And so in the interest of giving people their flowers, I'm really happy to see this, like, on a fundamental level for a guy who's been playing this kind of ball and been meaning this kind to his team.
Janae and Golick Jr. 306 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
The Max Kellerman Show.
Damien in L.A.
I wanted to share my fondest Kobe memory, mine and my son's. It was season opener, Kobe's last year. You, Raj, and he who shall not be named. We got the privilege to meet you guys, me and my son, and I shared with my son the story of you and your daughter Esther, of how I always remember the day that you got to see Kobe Bryant play. Last week, me and my son are driving around. Now, he was about 8 years old at that time, roughly 4 years ago. And the joy I felt when we heard you on the radio again, and my son was like, "Oh, is that Max Kellerman?" "Yes, Max." I remember the day I saw Kobe Bryant play was the day I met Max Kellerman.
The Max Kellerman Show. Weekdays at 2 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
This is Lobo from Lobo Salsa. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
From lines of credit in Chicagoland to equipment finance loans in the Quad Cities to better cash flow in Milwaukee, First Midwest Bank is committed to using our local knowledge and ideas to help our clients get their business momentum back. Visit wehaveideas.firstmidwest.com. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Quad Cities. This is Don't Hassle Us Local, AM 1170. We're brought to you by Dun Right Satellite and Dish. Leah Bomb's bringing bad news. She says it's snowing outside.
I do not know what was going on with that board that entire time there. Okay.
Great.
So you said the weather out there.
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
It sounds like it.
It's snowing, and Troy drove the
Stanger.
The Stang. I'm gonna have to give him a ride.
Oh my Lord!
What?
Well, it's fitting to snow, Jay.
It's not fitting to snow. It's snowing.
I can't get home in the snow. This ain't good.
You'll be fine. Everyone's gonna be just fine.
Everybody starts driving like maniacs though. As soon as the
very first snow.
Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing being a Midwesterner.
That car's not supposed to be in the snow. I didn't know it was going to snow.
Neither did I.
Well, it's coming. They have.
Guys, an hour ago I was, telling you I didn't want to have a softball game because I didn't see it. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Kind of like the. Do it.
Who
say
does
it.
the weather report?
Hold on. Slow down a second. Remember the word I can't say? Derecho. We didn't see that coming either. It was a Monday too. T-Roy. Monday's here.
It is 2020. These are unprecedented times. We never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is not good.
No, but it is, and there's a whiteout advisory in Des Moines, so it's headed this way.
Great.
Yeah.
Whiteout advisory.
Yeah, that's the weather report.
Come on, that's can't be. I mean,
would you like to see it?
No.
Okay.
It looks like the entire state is covered with snow.
That's what your radar looked like?
Yeah.
This is frustrating.
It's
telling
Christmas.
me about it.
I'm gonna go home and put my Christmas tree up.
I'm like trying my hardest.
Well, I gotta leave.
Guys.
Let's
like,
do the Gust of Lines.
You gotta go. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I'm
put some chains on your tires
Guys,
and call it a day.
I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to keep fighting depression, and this isn't a good part for me.
No,
snow's not good for me. So
Christmas trees are good for that, though.
No, they don't do it for me.
They make me happy.
What I'm doing is I'm pulling up the lines from Elite Sportsbook, but we're gonna play guess the lines here in a second. It's week 7, right? Yep.
I mean, we're gonna get crushed. This really stinks.
When I go home, I'm just gonna stay home.
Just scroll that down for me.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
All right. So here's what we do. We do this every Monday. We guess the lines. You guys feel free to guess the lines on the Harrington's Pub Facebook comment thread, and we will. You guys can guess them. We kind of give you enough break in between to for you to do it. We've been doing this for a while. Every week we agree to not look ahead to the lines until Monday. We write down our picks and keep track of who wins, and then I get to tape it up on behind me on their nice little thing.
All right.
So I'm up 4-2. So
ready?
I'm up 4-2.
Yep, I'm ready. Yeah. It's a Thursday night game, October 22nd. An NFC East divisional game, New York Giants at Philadelphia. What do you have, T-Roy?
Philly -6.
I have Philly -9.
Ooh. Troy's going to take this one because it is Philly -5.5.
What am I
5.5.
seeing? What am I missing? Philly, is it the injuries to Philly?
I think they're just both about the same team right now. They're both riddled with injuries. They're fighting to stay in games.
I don't know. I guess
Philly's a 2.5 point better team on a neutral ground. I mean, that's about right.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess. I guess I'm just not. I guess I'm overlooking their injuries and putting too much stock into Carson Wentz and what he can do versus Danny Dimes.
He had a great almost comeback yesterday against Baltimore, but Danny held off Washington.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at him.
All right, well, give me my pen here. All right, so T-Roy, you get the first one. It's
Yes,
5.5. You guess 6. All right, now we're on to the Sunday games.
Sunday.
Sunday. See the beast from the east take on the thunder from down under.
Oh.
Pittsburgh at Tennessee.
This is a battle.
It's a good game.
Yeah. Both still unbeaten, I believe. Is that right?
I don't have that
believe
on here.
so.
I believe so, yeah.
I believe so. Battle of the unbeatens.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh at Tennessee is not on here. Just FYI.
It's not.
It is not.
Well, that's interesting.
Watch this. Hey, Siri, give me the odds for Pittsburgh Steelers at Tennessee Titans. Love my Siri.
Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri, give me the odds for the Pittsburgh Steelers at Tennessee Titans.
Okay, Jay, what do you got?
You got that line?
I believe so.
I've got Tennessee -2.
You got Tennessee -2?
Yeah.
I got the Steelers -3. And this says the Steelers -2. So
the Steelers are favored going into Tennessee.
Correct. And I had the Steelers -3, so it is Steelers -2.
Well, good for you, but I don't agree with that line. That's disrespectful to Tennessee.
I don't know, because I'll tell you what, if we're when you see my new power rankings, you'll know why.
Power Rangers.
Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Pink.
I'm way off here. Like, I just feel now I look at what the lines I wrote down, I just feel like I'm way off. Now we go Cleveland at Cincinnati.
Well, you go first.
So dumb. I've got Cleveland favored on the road at -3.5.
I got Cleveland -3.
Hold on a second. Don't say anything yet, Bomber. So so I guess I shouldn't be too down on myself. You've got Cleveland -3. I've got them at 3.5. I know these guys have played before, and I know Cleveland, I think,
won.
Yeah, mopped them up. I think, but I didn't even go back to look at it. But 3.5. All right, now I don't feel so bad now. All right, Cleveland at Cincinnati. Bomber, what do you have for a line?
Cleveland -3.
Oh, so I got that one right in the head.
Yeah,
I had 3.5. Let's not make it like.
But I
let's
got
not break your arm.
But I got it right in the head.
Patting yourself on the back.
I'm giving myself a star. I'm not patting myself. Leah did for me.
I did. I gave him a pat on the back.
You and Cody Billinger.
Doesn't like that Cody guy.
He doesn't.
Cody.
Not a Cody fan.
All right, the Buffalo Bills at the Jets. Bird.
I'm probably too low on this.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have Buffalo -7.
Ah, me too.
Wow.
I have Buffalo -7 as well.
What is it, honey?
It's a Buffalo -11.5.
Oh my
God.
goodness! Look
I
at
guess
that,
so. We were
double-digit
both
home
too
dogs.
low.
I wonder what the odds are that. I mean,
That
you got to
7
be
had
able
a
to cover
baby
that.
and it weighed 5.5 pounds.
Oh,
well, 4.5. My bad.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Let me see something.
By
else
those are
here.
3 straight road dogs
Yeah.
that we have there on this starting off the week. 3 straight.
Well, Mikey said -21.
I mean, the Jets are garbage, man. They got Joe Flacid. Jay, that's it, man. They were terrible. Joe Flacid and Frank Gore or Al Gore. What's his name? Frank Gore.
Are you talking about climate change or football?
They've got
Football.
Buffalo.
Oh, okay,
Listen
then
to
it
the
wasn't Al
Jets.
Gore.
Listen to the Jets, unless some things have changed. But they've got Buffalo this week at home. Then they go on the road to Kansas City. Then they're home against New England. Then they're on the road at Miami, which they're going to lose that. Then they finally have a bye week. I don't want to wait till week 11.
No, they already played the at Miami game.
That got jumped up?
Wasn't that last week?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I got to look and see where they're.
That's probably a bye.
I'm just trying to figure out when they're going to fire Adam Gase. And the idea of that, they're beat up and whatever else, and they're starting Joe Flacid that's not job security.
Don't you hate having a last name Flaccid?
No, it's not. It's Flacco,
But still, people call you Flaccid? That's not a very...
It's not an attractive term, is it?
It's not a very good nickname. No, it's not.
Yeah, not with the ladies.
Mm-mm.
Don Flamenco.
That's better than Flaccid.
All right. Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints.
You go.
I got the Saints at -7.5.
I got the Saints -9.
Jay's going to take this one because it's the Saints -7.
Yay!
You're on the board, Bird. Look at you.
Okay. Are the Saints good?
Yeah.
They go to church.
Because
they've got on their side. Apparently.
Do you think Green Bay was exposed yesterday? And now we look at it and they've won the games that they were supposed to?
No. Just think Green Bay had a bad day. Aaron had a bad day. They got in his face. They had a good scheme. I mean, listen, we've been talking about how good Tampa Bay's supposed to be from the beginning of the year. And they finally got it together. So, okay. You're supposed to lose on the road.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, against a really good team. Okay? You're not supposed to go in and win. And they were favored, by the way, if you remember correctly.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that pissed Tampa Bay off.
Hell
A
hath
lot
no
of things.
fury.
Yeah. So,
like a 43-year-old quarterback who's upset.
yeah.
With the ego.
And they had a little bit extra time to think about it, if you will.
All right, moving on to Detroit at Atlanta.
Detroit at Atlanta. I take Detroit -2.5.
You've got Detroit favored?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. Atlanta's a better team, neutral site, and they give them 3 points. It's Atlanta -3.5.
It is Atlanta -3. You had Detroit favored?
I think Detroit's better. I'm sorry.
I have Atlanta at 3.5, and I only did give them the half because I didn't want to be missionary position because there's too many of those.
With the lights off?
Yeah, there's too many of those in this week. All right. The Dalton Cowboys are going to the professional football team, Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I've got Dallas favored on the road. -4.
-5.
You got Dallas -5?
Yeah.
Dallas -1.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Raging back.
That is
disrespectful to Dallas.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Well,
they're waiting to see what happens.
I mean, what, Kyle Allen is a starting quarterback?
I guess.
They don't want to put all their eggs in one basket.
The last of the noon games. Green Bay at Houston. Houston just lost in overtime. Green Bay, we just talked about, went down to Tampa Bay and lost. I should have made this one higher. I do have Green Bay as favored.
So do I.
Green Bay, if you go back to last season with LaFleur and their 3 losses, I think I'm pretty sure every week, the next week was a double-digit win.
Okay.
So I don't have this one. I didn't put it as high as what my brain was telling me on my car ride in. I just gave Green Bay favored on the road, -3.
I gave him -4.5.
I'm looking it up because it's not on there.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's Packers -3.5.
What? Well, you gave him 4?
4.5.
And I did 3. And what was it?
3.5.
3.5.
So I got it.
Yeah.
By half. Yes. That is fun. Fun. I love
your
it.
daddy takes the T-bird away.
And then we got to go. We're going to take a break.
No.
Yes, we are. Then we're going to do the afternoon games, the rest of them. But when we come back, we also have to do word association when we come back.
Locally owned and operated since 1934, Tri-City Equipment is your source for restaurant equipment and value. They have very competitive prices on all the kitchen cookware, refrigeration, utensils, you name it. All of it is guaranteed, including 30 days on labor, 90 days on parts. Whether you're looking to cater an event or you just have a little home chef that you need to take care of, you can check out what they have online at tricityequipment.com. Remember, go down to 527 West 4th Street to check out their newly remodeled 2,400 square foot showroom with over 1,600 items in stock there at Bomb Diggity.
Awesome. I can't wait.
I know. Remember, they deliver to all Quad City residents, and they match online pricing. So there's no need to shop from anybody else except Tri-City Equipment. Give them a call today, 563-322-5382, and they'll help you out. Once again, Tri-City Equipment, 527 West 4th Street in Davenport.
You like that? You like that? Woo! Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
The biggest names in sports, coming to your mornings.
Bill Belichick, the 6-time Super Bowl champion, is here.
Morning, Coach Bill B.
Great to hear your voice. Congratulations on the show here, and I know you're going to provide a lot of great insight for the fans and even the people in the league. Nobody knows what's going on more than you do.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin. Mornings on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Limitless Male Medical is now open in Duck Creek Plaza in Bettendorf. Our physicians, PAs, and RNs have helped thousands of men get their life back. Do you suffer lack of motivation, loss of muscle mass, increased body fat, low libido, depression, and just have nothing left in the tank? Get checked for low testosterone. Feel at ease to discuss your low testosterone or ED with the men's health experts. Schedule online at limitlessmail.com. Insurance accepted.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service also allows me to be there for my community in ways others can't. I help my hometown recover after nature strikes. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my country and those I care about safe from threats. I also work with a network of professionals that help me succeed. Also, the Army National Guard's education benefits make getting a higher education a reality. Being an Army National Guard soldier makes living and serving in my community more rewarding every day. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Iowa Army National Guard. Aired by the Iowa Broadcasters Association and this station.
Battles aren't won solely on the field. That's a common misconception. Battles are won within, over enemies of fear, enemies of doubt. In that place where promises are kept. Promises to oneself.
This is a physical training event.
Promises to one's community.
Healthy people move debris out of their house.
Promises to one's country. In the heart of every Marine, you'll find a promise. A promise forever kept. A promise of battles won.
Hey, it's John Legend.
And Kelly Clarkson. We're so psyched The Voice is back.
With Blake Shelton and the return of Gwen Stefani.
Hey, so since Blake won last year, maybe we should take him down, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I'm not sure I do.
Right. Wink twice if you think I mean what I think I mean.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
Wait, was that a blink or a wink?
Gwen Stefani returns on the all-new season of The Voice. Blind auditions begin tonight on NBC.
From the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studios, this is the Quad Cities sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBOB Davenport.
Hey everybody, we're back. Jay's cheating once again at Guess the Lines, but I'm going to come back strong because that's what I do.
Strong like bull.
Yeah. All right, the next game on the docket, Jay.
Yeah,
Seattle.
we're just doing Guess the Lines. I mean, yeah. Why don't we? What?
What?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Cheater.
I'm not cheating here at all.
You guys should wrestle it out.
No, thank you.
Better at me wrestling.
Anyway, I'm trying to pull up.
What are you doing? I'm guessing the lines.
Yeah, we'll give away a cash before when we come back from the next break. The words.
Yeah.
The word association. All right, we're doing Guess the Lines.
We got Seattle at Arizona, Bird.
Seattle at Arizona. Well, this line's going to change when Arizona just rails the Cowboys tonight.
That wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice.
Well, you mean that sounds sexual?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, it sounded sexual.
I think he meant it too.
All right. Well, I've got Seattle favored on the road, but it is a divisional game, only at -4.5.
I got Seattle -4.
What do we have?
It's not on here.
Oh, man.
There's
hey,
only
Siri, give me the odds for Seattle Seahawks at Arizona Cardinals. Love Siri.
Oh, man.
Just a moment. Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri, give me the odds for Seattle.
She's such a good girl.
She listens so well.
I should be getting...
Well, Jay, it is Seattle -3.5.
And so did you get it? You said 4?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're closer.
What did you say?
You
4.5?
said 4.5.
4.5.
All right. Works for me.
Okay.
So you got that one. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once, and I know we've been told to stay off our
two
phones,
things
look
at
at
once.
things. Yeah. So stop doing it. That's what I need to do. Okay.
The only reason I asked Siri is because it wasn't there.
All right. Yeah. Jacksonville at Chargers.
Boy, this is a great game, huh?
It's not on here either.
Why is it not on there?
You tell me.
That doesn't...
Are you kidding me?
Would you like to see? I know how to read, y'all.
I know you do, but I can't believe it's not on there.
There's only 7 games on here.
This is really odd, Jay.
Find a different odds spot. I love our friends. I love our friends at Elite Sports.
Hey Siri,
but they gotta get it.
Give me the odds for Jacksonville Jaguars at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, our whole radio show now is T. Roy talking to Siri because the site isn't. I love it.
At least she has a nice voice.
Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri, give me the odds for...
Okay. I got Chargers -3.
I got Chargers -4.5.
Good old-fashioned -3.
I just think that they're a little bit better than that team. And wow, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Chargers -7.5.
Woo! Jacksonville.
Wow. I will take that one as well. Man, that was
like
huge.
Coming out of break. That's not fun.
All right.
Kansas
let's
City,
hope Leah has this one.
Kansas City at Denver. Denver with a big road victory over New England. Kansas City. AFC West opponent. I got Kansas. It might have been too high. I got Kansas City -7.5.
Did you say Kansas City of Denver? Isn't it Buffalo?
No, they're playing Buffalo tonight, so you don't have that odd either.
Yeah, that's not on here. Only Buffalo.
I have Kansas City -8. Okay.
And I've got Kansas City -7.5, yeah.
Hey, Siri, can you give me the odds for the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos?
This is so annoying.
Well, maybe the next time you hand her the thing, make sure it has all the odds on
Well,
it.
it's not his fault.
I went to one because they're actually friends of the show, but now I'm getting a little upset with them.
Hey, Siri, give me the odds for Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. She's so good.
1 moment. Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri.
Well, Jay,
I've got -7.5.
You got -7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
What?
And I got -8?
Yes.
Wow.
What is it?
What is it? This is crazy.
What is it?
This is right.
It's -9. It's on there, Bomber. Just hit refresh.
It's not.
It's -9.
Okay.
Oh. Well, mine wasn't showing it, so that's weird.
This isn't showing
it. It is -9?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not happy.
Nope. So, Troy, you got those three?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Is the New England San Fran on there? Because I've got it on my phone from Elite.
No.
Yes, it is.
Did you hit refresh?
No, where? Up here or down here?
Right here, kid.
This is...
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to mess up anything.
I've got... So, it's San Fran at New England. All right? Jimmy G's coming back home.
All right, I got this one.
Okay.
Jimmy G's coming back.
All right.
Jimmy G's coming back.
With a bad ankle.
Cam did not look good.
No, he didn't.
This is going to be fun. Kittle looked great.
Not going to be... I don't know if we're going to get the Cam Back Player of the Year award or not in New England now.
You're not.
Yeah. I've got New England, good old-fashioned, lights out, missionary position, -3.
I got a nightlight on in the corner, -3.5.
Jay's going to take this with the lights off at -3.
The nightlight. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, no. What, he's got 1, 2, 3,
5.
4,
You've got
5,
6.
And I got 6, and we got 2 to go.
2 to go.
Okay.
Got to take this one, then the Monday night game. All right, Tampa Bay goes to Las Vegas. Gronk gets to go to Vegas. Do you think he leaves early?
What?
Party it up?
No, he just stays and parties.
He knows better.
It's a night game.
Yeah.
After they win, he parties it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay at Las Vegas. I've got Tampa -6.
Really?
Yeah.
What you got, Troy?
This after Vegas coming off of the beating of the Super Bowl champions at home. I think that's too high. I got Tampa -2.
Tampa -3.
Whoa.
I'll take that.
Well, just like that. My week has just been snowed on.
He's still up 4-3.
Yeah.
In his
All
week.
right, Monday night, Chicago Bears at the Rams.
Oh, boy. See, this is one I can't wait to hear what he has because all year long he's been telling me how good these Los Angeles Rams are.
Mm-hmm.
And all year long he's been telling me how good his Bears are.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this is the week when I have the Rams guy that's been asking me if I show respect to the Rams, if they beat San Fran. They didn't beat San Fran.
Mm-mm.
And then the Bears have now become 5-1.
Yeah. A little
So
intimidating.
let's see who's Jay's favorite here.
It's got nothing to do with what my favorite team is. It's got what I think the line is.
Okay.
And I believe the Rams are 6-point favorite. So the Rams are -6.
Wow.
The Bears have been disrespected by Vegas all year long.
You think that? Well, you know what? I think these are two well-matched teams, and I just gave the Rams the old missionary -3. No nightlight.
No nightlight.
Well, guess what? Jay's going to take this one because it's the Rams minus 5.5.
Oh, my word.
Told you, they've been disrespected the entire time.
Well, you lose by 1, Bird, but that's okay. T-Ray had to win eventually.
What's going to be the COVID game?
The Bears are 5-1.
And they're on the East Coast.
They still think the Rams are 2.5 points better than the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm starting to change my mind on the Bears because they went down to Carolina and looked great. I don't know.
I think someone I'm telling you, I'm thinking there's going to be an outbreak in Ohio. Either Cleveland or Cincinnati's getting the COVID this week to move it to the Monday night doubleheader. I'm looking at the schedule, and since you already have a West Coast game, the Bears at the Rams, then you got to find a team that can play. You get either going to go East Coast or Midwest, and since it's not a lot of travel, Cleveland at Cincinnati, there's going to be an outbreak between one of those two, and it's going to get bumped to Monday night. You got to find one game every week. It's going to get bumped. I'll put it up there. You won this week. I understand that. Yeah, you did. But
so bad.
Won by a lot.
You guys aren't competitive at all.
No. Well, we like doing this. We're pretty close, though. The thing is,
you guys are. You're not ever too far.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we are
pretty. The only one we were really off on, I believe, was that Buffalo one.
Yeah, that was at 11.5.
Yeah, we missed that. But and the only other one that was even close was the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. No, I do think Cleveland at Cincinnati. That's the one that some game got it. It has to get. It doesn't have to, but it just the league is smarter than they act sometimes, and they know moving these doubleheaders are a better thing for the eyeballs.
God, couldn't they just move the Giants and Philly?
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of our Thursday night game? I've been getting a lot of trouble with the wife over these Thursday night games.
I would like them to move that Thursday night game.
You know, I suggested to her, I said, why don't you just embrace the fact that fall is football, and if you just become a football fan...
Every husband should say that to their wife.
Then we have something to do as a family. We can...
Go over well.
Do things and maybe do tailgating at home on Saturdays and Sundays.
Driveway parties.
But she says, that's fine if it's just one team.
Oh.
And 1 day a week.
Oh, gotcha.
But, I mean, we could make Saturdays and Sundays coming up.
Football weekend.
A huge huge thing. Hey.
Yeah. It's like that at my house anyways, usually. Football in the background no matter what.
Then you don't want that. You don't want that.
Why not?
Because you don't...
Because then it's missionary with the lights off.
No, but you don't want that heart... when the heartbreak happens, you don't want to be in misery with the you want to be picked up.
Huh?
Uplifted. Because in sports, I mean, that's the agony of defeat, right? The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. And then those miserable times, like when the Twins can't win a MLB postseason baseball game, I don't want someone else to be miserable with me. I want someone to be like, hey, it's all right. Sun will come out tomorrow.
Bet your bottom dollar.
See, you got it.
That tomorrow.
Well, here we go. Anyway.
Do you want to hear Billy Ray Cypress Hill do it?
No.
Yes!
No. So, is there anything out there, and we'll be... we got to take our break and do our cash codes. But is there anything out there on the fantasy waiver wire that you're looking at this week?
I don't think there was really anything that I saw. There wasn't much via injury. There wasn't much via change. If you already didn't pick up Justin Jackson for the Chargers, I would say jump on him. He had a bye this week. I like Mike Williams moving forward too as a big name receiver. If you need help there for a bye week or just maybe you're dealing with injuries. I'm thinking about dropping Cam everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
I mean, I have him in a couple leagues and he's done. Tom Brady's on his way back. I love that.
Yeah, he's not throwing a Mike Evans though, so I don't like that. So
he's got a lot of choices. If you have Noah Fant, I would have to say right now he's starting to show a lot of injury problems. Maybe get rid of Noah if there's somebody else good out there, or just keep him stashed on your bench. But I don't need him the rest of the year because I had Hawkinson as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I just dropped Noah and picked up another solid running back. I did grab Le'Veon Bell.
There you
the
go.
newest member of the Chiefs, Jay.
LB.
Excited to see what happens with him.
I am too.
Because I got a funny feeling in my brain that he's better than this Edwards-Helaire guy.
You're going to find out tonight?
No, he will not play tonight.
Oh, it's next game?
Yeah, he can't because he has to test COVID restrictions whatsoever.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But I am super pumped about what Le'Veon Bell does with with that offense, because that is a coach that knows how to use a running back that is exactly to that guy's strengths, and that dude is 28 years old, and he's got a lot left in the tank.
A lot of life left.
Well, we'll see.
So that's my little bit of fantasy advice right there.
Well, you mentioned about football.
And I really do like the Tennessee Titans.
If you can drive your car, are you going to think about going out for the doubleheader tonight? Or are you going to probably stay at home?
Probably going to stay at home, so that way, I don't get beat up by...
The missus?
Yeah.
She's like tiny. She's not going to do nothing.
Yeah, she is. She's mean.
All right, when we come back, we're going to do our word association. Give
She's
a
got
cash
mean
code.
friends, too, like her friend Sissy Wint. Very mean person.
They're all going to get you.
All right, don't say that. That's not
I'm
nice.
just like teasing Sissy.
Yeah. All right, when we come back, we'll give our cash code for your chance to win $1,000 today here in Quad Cities.
That's what I'm waiting for.
You like that? You like that? Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
This is Merrick Brave from SCW Pro, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
From lines of credit in Chicagoland to equipment finance loans in the Quad Cities to better cash flow in Milwaukee, First Midwest Bank is committed to using our local knowledge and ideas to help our clients get their business momentum back. Visit wehaveideas.firstmidwest.com. You have plans, we have ideas. First Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Football is back at the Double Crown. No fans allowed in the stands, so get the best seats possible at the Double Crown Bar and Grill. During all big college football games, enjoy $5 pitchers of domestics and $2 wells. Stop in for lunch during the week. Tuesday is all-you-can-eat wings and Friday nights all-you-can-eat fish, both for just $11. Plus happy hour daily from 2 till 6. For daily specials, find them on Facebook. Double your fun every day at the Double Crown Bar and Grill, 217 Brady Street, downtown Davenport.
In the Army National Guard, family means everything.
They really appreciate what she's done as a sister as well as a soldier and, supporting their country.
Our parents, they were really supportive that all 5 of us would join.
Family members that are soldiers in the Army National Guard inspire and influence, setting a path for others.
It's validating knowing that, I kind of did my part to make sure this is what they actually wanted and that they feel the same way I do. I'm really proud that we get to help shape the future, and I know that my sisters are going to be amazing soldiers.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard instills pride that you and your family will share in.
A lot of pride, and they're just out there doing something every day and then serving their country as well.
I got my education because of the Guard. I got to travel a little bit and experience a whole different culture.
Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Iowa Army National Guard, aired by the Iowa Broadcasters Association and this station.
When you own a business, every precious second of your life is spent focusing on how to make it successful and profitable. You spend so much time worrying about making things right, the last thing you need to worry about is when things go wrong. That's where we come in.
Jorgensen Insurance, our worldwide resources allow us to give your business the most comprehensive and cost-effective commercial insurance plan anywhere. Online at jorgenseninsurance.com. Now, get back to work.
Hey, it's John Legend.
And Kelly Clarkson. We're so psyched The Voice is back.
With Blake Shelton and the return of Gwen Stefani.
Hey, so since Blake won last year, maybe we should take him down, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I'm not sure I do.
Right. Wink twice if you think I mean what I think I mean.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
Wait, was that a blink or a wink?
Gwen Stefani returns on the all-new season of The Voice. Blind auditions begin tonight on NBC.
Your sports leader is new and different every day. Download the ESPN 1170 app today.
All right, guys, we are back here in Hassel Castle, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle Us Local AM 1170.
Town Square Media has been giving away $1,000 twice a day for the lucky listener who adds these codes into the app. If you go to ESPN 1170 AM app, which you should have already downloaded,
which I did.
You hit the Win Cash button and then scroll down a little bit and said enter the code words. I'm going to give you 10 code words, and each time you enter one of these words, it gives you another chance to win $1,000, which they give away twice a day.
Ooh, can you win twice?
I would assume so.
Oh my gosh.
And then it also enters you to win the $10,000 grand prize brought to you by our friends at Necker's Jewelry. So I'm going to give you the code words.
What would you do with 10 grand, Leah?
What would I do with 10 grand? I would pay off a chunk of the remainder of my mortgage, and I would save.
Jay?
Because I don't know how long this pandemic's going to last.
Yeah.
What would you do with 10 grand?
Probably put it off to the side, yeah, because not knowing what's
You don't know what's going to happen in 2021. It could be a repeat in a sequel.
So
I don't know. I paid
2020
I'd
sequel.
pay off some debt or whatever else.
So nobody wants to go drugs and hookers with you?
No.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess
fine.
not. All right.
You should have asked me 10 years ago.
So enter any one of these words, and you too can invite Troy for drugs and hookers. Anyway, here's your
Going out
code
with the
words for Monday, October 19th, 2020. Can't believe it's October 19th already.
I know, it's crazy.
Hey, we're
Where's 2020 gone?
We're 8 months into 2 weeks to flatten the curve, though, guys. So we've got that going for us.
It is true. Which is nice.
Yeah,
Feels good.
it's a beautiful thing. Constitution's worthless anyway. Let's go.
I'm psyched. Let's get after this.
We have no rights anymore. Let's go on with the words.
I'm psyched. Let's go.
Hey,
Okay,
you're
first
right.
word.
Let's go kill some animals.
Okay, here we go.
What do you got?
Yep. Fan.
Dumb.
Fan.
Fandom.
Wendy.
Fan Wendy.
Wendy, gotcha. F-A-N, fan.
Okay.
All right, number 2, friend.
Or foe.
Friend. Lee.
Okay. Friend, F-R-I-E-N-D. Number 3, rain.
Or shine.
Man.
Oh.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
R-A-I-N.
V-E-R-N.
Definitely,
What's
yeah.
happening, Holmes?
Number 4, bagel.
Shop.
Seeds.
B-A-G-E-L, bagel.
You know what bagel seeds are, right?
Poppy.
Cheerios. You plant those and they grow bagels. Little Cheerios.
Interesting. Number 5, curtain.
I have kids.
Call.
Can you tell?
Curtain call.
Pay no attention to the man behind the
Curtain. C-U-R-T-A-I-N. Number 6, helmet.
Some people need to wear a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say it.
H-E-L-M-E-T. Number 7.
Penis.
Number 7, scooter.
McGavin.
I like that. I was going to say the same thing.
That's shooter, though, not scooter.
It still sounds the same.
S-C-O-O-T-E-R.
Same thing popped into my head.
Number 8 is teacher.
Pet.
T-E-A-C-H-E-R.
I'll keep that to myself.
Number 9, desk.
On top of the
D-E-S-K.
Under.
Student. Number 10 is student. S-T-U-D-E-N-T.
Body.
There you go. There's your 10 words for October 19th, 2020.
2020.
Enter those. You can get into your time. Enter to win.
Excited.
Are you?
I know. Do you enter these?
No, I can't. I don't.
If I can do it, you can do it. If I'm a bird, you're a bird.
You can do it, T-Roy. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just can't though.
We'll go halvesies for hookers and drugs.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So last Saturday was our last non-Big Ten football, and Alabama looked impressive in the second half against Georgia. They won 41-24. Clemson put a beating on Georgia Tech 73-7. Notre Dame 12-7 over Louisville. Florida State upset North Carolina. Texas A&M beat Mississippi State, and the U beat Pitt 31-19. So I obviously we've got Iowa football coming up this week. They're going to be on the road at Purdue, 2:30 kickoff. And again, I can't not stop repeating this. It's one of those things that I'm reluctantly excited about it. That's all.
What?
About Iowa football. I mean, I'm excited. I am, but I'm reluctant. Caker, when we had him on Friday, he feels good about it. He thinks everything's, on the up and up, and they've got these programs that, with all the daily testing, that it's no longer a matter of if one goes down, the entire line goes down. Now it's just a matter, they're just going to test every day. And that was the one thing that my concern was, because he said Andrew Peterson, when we interviewed him, originally when this whole thing got shut down, the Big Ten, it was a matter of if someone on the offensive line gets COVID, then they all have to.
Right.
Now they're not doing like the contact tracing type of thing of like everybody is in quarantine. It's just a matter of you're shut down if you have it and whatnot.
So that's how it should be. You quarantine the sick, you don't quarantine the healthy.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. And I guess that's just a matter of also I feel like also where I'm at when it comes to LCS or even Football Sunday. I'm just trying to get that. Sometimes I feel like I'm forcing myself to watch sports where it used to be always on in the background. And now I don't know if that's a matter of habit because of what we did during the COVID when everything was shut down, or if it's a matter of I don't like seeing cardboard fans.
It's psychosomatic. It's like
Did you see the Bud Light commercial with the cardboard fan?
No.
Dude.
Which one?
Absolutely hilarious.
What happened?
So the dude's Bud Light, it's a dude,
Mhm.
and he kind of like his cardboard cutout starts walking because he sees the Bud Light guy, the cutout Bud Light guy.
Okay.
Like and
he wants a Bud
stands.
Light.
But he gets over to the Bud Light cutout and it's empty, and so there's no emotion, just like the thing, and then he makes it, and he starts to get outside of the thing to the stadium, and he sees like the Bud Light thing, and then someone yells at him, and then all of a sudden he ends up like a garbage can and whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up back to the home of the dude who turned in the cardboard cutout, of himself. So he walks him in, then he cuts out a piece of Bud Light and puts it on the cutout.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't it bother you that they're trying to make this so normal? They're trying to normalize
making fun
all
of it. I think it was pretty hilarious.
You can look at it either way. I feel like they're trying to like make everything normal, but I also see this that they could be making fun of it too.
It was the humor of it. It was good.
Good. I have to
But
watch
yeah,
it.
I
I'll look
thought
it
it was
up.
great.
Yeah. I have to look it up too.
What are your predictions for the World Series?
I think game 1 is the boat race that you talk about, but like Dodgers like pour it on. And
I say Dodgers in 6.
And then game 1, and then the narrative turns into like the Dodgers just have too much power. The Dodgers have too much stars on their team. Their lineup is so much better. And then I think your 1-0 game is game 2, and that's the one Tampa Bay comes back.
I think it's going to go to game 7.
I'm taking Rays in 7. All 7. It's going to take all 7 to get there.
I got Dodgers in 6.
I agree
Dodgers
with
is
Jay.
a good call. But yeah, I'm hoping for a game 7. That will be. I will tomorrow night. I'll have my eyes on game 1, and then any game 4, 5, 6, or 7, any closing out game, I'll be more inclined to have on. But
it'll be interesting.
I don't know. I had the thing up when they're gonna like the schedule when they're gonna play. So I wonder if it has to go up against anything that I'm not for certain. So let me pull it up here in a second here. Let's take a look.
I wish that the Astros had to have played the whole year, man. You know how much they would have got booed everywhere. It would have been awesome.
Oh, I know.
How long do you think it's going to take for them to come back to the fan world, for them to be accepted again?
Oh, next year when this is all said and done.
You think people will forget about it?
Nope, they're still getting booed.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, no. They're
People are holding on to the resentment.
Yeah,
they'll blame COVID on the Astros.
Too bad. It's already Trump's fault.
All right, so game 1's on
They're gonna have to fight
Tuesday.
Trump for
Game
everything.
2 is on Wednesday. Game 3 is a tough one because it's on a Friday night. Game 4 is a tough one on a Saturday night, especially when you have more football going on. 5 would be on Sunday if necessary, which is fine because it would be going up against, where is it? Tampa Bay at Las Vegas. And then Tuesday, Wednesday. So the games that will have the most eyes on them will be game 1, game 2, and then 5 if necessary. Unfortunately, they're going up on Friday and Saturday night, and a lot of people aren't just going to be taking time out of their weekend to watch Major League Baseball at Globe Life Stadium.
No.
But yeah, going back to what you said, I think people will be itching just to go out to boo them.
Just to boo them.
And
See, that makes me sad. But it's justified. I get it. I wouldn't go. I'm just saying I would not go out of my way to go boo somebody. But I would enjoy watching other people do it.
There's somebody I'd go out there to boo.
Somebody?
Mm-hmm.
From a recent event?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
What are you talking about?
We know what we're
I
talking
know
about.
but what are you're booing? We're talking about baseball, and you're talking about.
You can boo commentators as well.
Yeah.
Just heckle them.
Heckle them.
I guess so. Yeah.
How did you know I was talking about a commentator?
Because I can read your mind.
Yeah.
We have that the synchronicities.
Whatever that is.
Do you, I don't know what it was. Either.
Jingles.
Yeah. Do you think at all, if the Dodgers don't win this, do you think Dave Roberts' seat is hot?
Yes. This will be what? He lost the series last year to the Astros, right?
No, the year before that.
Who lost last year?
Nationals beat the Astros.
National. All right.
So he lost.
But he lost
in
the championship.
He has not won.
He has not won a World Series.
No, he hasn't.
With all the talent in the world, my God, they are loaded with talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have to say it does get a little hot, don't you? I mean, eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who's going to come in and do better. He's not really good at managing a bullpen.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I mean, the thing is with baseball right now, who's the up and coming guy?
That I don't know. Let's see. This is their 3rd World Series in the past 5 years. This is the Rays World Series for the first time in 2008.
So they lost it to the Astros, and they lost it to the Red Sox?
The Rays are one of 6 teams without a World Series title. Can you name the other 5?
The Rays are one of 6 teams without a World Series title.
Yep.
Yes, I can name the other 5.
Okay, go.
San Diego Padres.
That's 1, yes.
Colorado Rockies.
That's 2, yes.
Cincinnati Reds.
No, they won in the 70s. Big Red Machine.
The Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers is 1. Very good. Whatever noise you're making is fantastic.
It's working.
Yeah.
The Seattle Mariners.
That's right.
Wow.
Only 1 more to go.
And then
That was really good. Yeah.
Wait a minute. No.
Stop doing it.
Hold on.
He's got this.
I got this. Let me think this through. It has to be the gosh darn it all.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Indians?
No.
All right, but they won one a long time. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can't anymore.
Please.
Okay.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies.
No, they won in like 83.
Oh, that's right. Gosh darn it.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, man.
I should have known that.
Yeah. But you did a really good job. For other reasons why you might want to cheer for one or the other, the Dodgers payroll is 2nd in the major leagues at $107.9 million. The Tampa Bay Rays payroll is 28th in the major league at $28.3 million.
Well, I'm not going to be mad if the Rays win.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just predicting the Dodgers because of that fact.
The Rays are the underdog, correct?
I like my boy Choi.
I'm going to root for the underdog.
The guy I was talking about earlier, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Randy Arozarena, debuted for the Rays 51 days ago. He was the ALCS MVP. He is 1 home run shy of the postseason record of 8 home runs. He's a young Cuban athlete, and he was a Cardinal originally. I think they traded him or cut him. I can't remember which one. So, so that's going to be tomorrow night. Tonight, the doubleheader at 4. Oh, man, is that really at 4? It starts at 4. Chiefs at Bills. Bomber, you've already got the crock pot going?
I got the crock pot going. I got some corned beef in there. Gonna get some potatoes and carrots.
Taters and carrots?
Taters and carrots. Carrots are my favorite when they're mushy and they're hot and they taste like the meat. You know? You put them in there with the seasoning. Oh, forget about it. I'll eat those by themselves.
I told you guys this last week. I didn't know that my parent-teacher conference was a Zoom.
Yeah, I have them this week too.
I'm nervous.
Should I just do it here? Should
because
I do my
I'm not
Zoom
a good
right here?
homeschool teacher.
What do you mean?
They're going to say Ben's not doing his work. And I'm going to say, you're right.
I think not every, but about 90% of parents are going to get that statement. Because there's not a lot of instruction that comes with everything. Yeah. So it's not easy.
That's when you pull Ben right in front of the Zoom and you just start beating him in front of the teacher.
Give him a pen and a piece of paper and say, write down everything you're missing.
I just feel bad because I know I haven't put forth a strong effort into the homeschooling.
Well, I don't see why you. I mean, it's hard. It's super hard. I do as best I can, and I know their dad does the best he can, but we're missing some stuff here and there along the way. It's going to happen because there's not total and flawless communication between everybody.
Teaching is supposed to be my thing. I was a former teacher, so you would think education is the number one priority that's going on.
Paid for it.
Yeah, but I just wish. I mean, I'm going to have to sit and take it. How's that? I know that the teachers right.
Well, first of all, they can't give me half my taxes back, and I'll do half the work.
I'm not gonna. I'm on their side. I'm not against the teachers.
I'm not either, but I'm also on our side, which means you do have to work. Let's split the taxes. How about that?
What Leah's trying to say is her job isn't to teach. Her job is to be Bomber.
My job is to be mom.
Yeah.
I have everything else going on at the same time.
All the other things. Now, listen, right or wrong, whatever you want to argue, but if the teachers,
if I'm doing half the work, I should be getting half the pay.
If Ben was at school and wasn't doing all his work, would that be on you?
And it's not the teachers, it's the admin. It's the
No, but answer me that.
Okay.
If Ben was in class 24/7, or not, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing his work. Is that on you, Dad?
Right.
Or is that on Ben?
That's his bad attitude, and then that's on me because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
But teachers, when he's at school, should be telling him to do his work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Monitoring what he's doing.
And that's what she's gonna say. When he's at home, you're not having.
Then give me half of the paycheck.
That's what she's saying. I mean, we're in a catch-22 here, man. I'm not trying to bash any of the teachers either, but I'm just trying to lead you to where Leah's mindset's at.
And I would never bash teachers at all. I love them all.
But this is a bad thing, man, where, as a teacher, your job is to teach the children. As a parent, your job is to parent the child.
Absolutely.
And at times, you're also you have your other job, which is to make sure you have money and other things to feed the little booger.
Yeah.
Well, boogers.
Keep a roof over their head and keep the lights on and keep the heat on.
I know that.
None of it's easy. Life's not easy. Guess
but
what?
I don't like the statement, we're all in this together, because we're not all in it together. There are people out there that can't pay their mortgage. There are people out there that have to school the kids and can't go to work. There are people out there that had to quit their jobs so that they could stay home with their kids. We're not all in this together. We're not all receiving paychecks at the same time. You know what I mean? So I don't like that sentence. It's not fair.
So that's why we got to win that $10,000 so we can buy drugs and hookers.
Yep, that's how we're gonna get through these times.
Amen.
Those hookers need work too.
Yes, for real.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Nothing. They need paid as well.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I just
you're gonna get chewed out.
I've just taken the.
Did I? Oh my god!
Just taking the stand of like, they told me both my kids were advanced.
Yeah,
last year. So now I just feel like they're just
slowly
letting everyone, catch up.
You know, whatever grade they're in next year, it's just going to be like a repeat of last year because everybody's going to be that way.
Have I ever told you the story of how my wife sends me to the library?
Oh yeah.
And I've told you about the bad experiences, like the one time when she had late fees and I got in trouble for it.
The librarian.
But you're married.
Yeah.
Her late fees are your fees.
Well, no, she has a library card. I don't.
Okay.
But I walk in with her library card. So, this is probably a good year ago. I'd walked in and dropped books off for her and then went to pick more up for her. And I basically got chewed out because she's like, well, you have a bunch of late books. And I go,
that's why she sent you.
I just dropped them. They're actually my wife's books.
Yeah, they're not mine.
But yeah, so I mean, I got in big trouble from the librarian, and the librarian, threatens to physically harm my wife. It tells me, yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, she
She's
says,
like-
you tell your wife the next time she comes in here, I'm probably going to give her a right cross. And I'm like, I will let her know.
Wow, those librarians.
That's interesting.
They are taking their jobs very seriously.
So my wife's fear of going to the library,
She doesn't want to get in fights.
Yeah, well, she knows that she's on the bad list.
Right.
So guess what she does to me?
Sends you.
Sends me back.
In her stead.
I had to go back again, Jay, just to pick up a book. See, I've learned to outsmart her. I'm not returning any of her garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Did you wear a helmet?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm not returning something and picking anything up the same day because I don't want to get jumped.
By librarians.
But so I go in there to pick something up, and lo and behold, it's not there.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, shoot.
Now what?
Now I don't want to leave here empty-handed because then when I get home, then I'm in trouble with her.
You're going to get a right cross from her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked the librarian, what's going on? Hey, I'm here to pick up a book for my wife. Here's her card. They look it up. Well, sir, we only hold things for 5 days. And I'm like, oh. Well,
Library is serious business.
Apologize.
They sound like hitmen in the mafia.
It was actually for my wife. And she goes, yeah, well, we sent your wife 2 emails.
Why are they so mean?
And I said...
Librarians...
And then
really,
I asked the librarian...
Their buns are wound too tight.
Is there anything you want me to say to my wife for you?
Yeah,
to help
more
fix
threats,
this?
more physical threats.
And she said that she's probably going to run her over with her car.
Wow.
That seems excessive.
You know what? I'm going to go there. Is it run by Russians or?
I don't know, but I'm just saying
Where's-
she needs to clean up her library act.
Which
you guys
one?
know
Your
when
wife or
you-
the librarian?
I think my wife. The librarian is just doing her job.
She's taking it very seriously. I might add. She's
Well,
very
my
good.
wife's not taking it.
Have you had to go to the DMV yet?
No, I'm upset with this whole thing, by the way. And I've talked to you about
This
this.
is a different
garbage.
experience, man. This is a different experience.
This is garbage. This is more reason for government workers to be lazy.
Listen to me. They're
No.
nice there now.
No, they're
Good
not.
if they cut them all in half, then they don't need half.
They're
of them.
nice. They're nicer. Hey,
What
what's
if you
into-
have an emergency situation where you can't make an appointment?
You have to wait another
They
6
don't
weeks.
care.
That's BS. You need to be able to go in.
They don't care.
I care. It's a bunch of crap.
They're
Fire
nicer
'em.
there, so I tell you what, you're gonna have a good
Wait,
time.
before I lose this thought, you guys, you know how you take those aptitude tests when you're before high school or right out of high school?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I got voted to be with my my aptitude test?
Most likely to.
This is gonna floor you.
Most likely to be in a rock band.
No, I wish. No, I was voted most likely by the scores of my test to be a librarian.
Oh, wow.
How far off from my personality could you get?
I don't know. You'd probably get mad at my wife.
But I think it has to do with my grammar and my organization and my reading skills. I think. I'm hoping. I hope it's not based on my personality.
Well, as of right now, the games are still on somehow. Softball, but
tonight?
Yeah.
Yours? No.
Either way. All right. We'll see you guys later. Enjoy yourselves, Quad Cities. Be safe out there. Drive
extra careful and
Drive
avoid
like and
any
be
dark
smart.
blue Mustang.
It's just snow.
Just be smart. All right. You guys have a hassle-free Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. We out.
From the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studios, this is the Quad Cities sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBOB Davenport.